Behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Yo, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's your boy Chaos Live 09 coming in with a Metagross post review after the patch update, which aired yesterday on Tuesday around probably 2 in the morning, if I'm not mistaken. I was trying to make a video the occurring day, but we had like a type of storm come through from Florida, and it's brought a cold front through, and it's supposed to be freezing. It's like 37 degrees this morning. But yo, let's go ahead and get into it. I want to talk about Metagross. Metagross, before it was buffed, it was claimed mediocre, it was claimed bad, but it was still doable, but you had to play around your cooldowns. Now everybody's complaining about Metagross and saying like it's the new Mewtwo or whatever, but people were not giving it a chance, and people were not playing around its cooldowns because people are used to just mashing A and stuff like that. Like, Metagross, before the buff, you had to go in and go out. You had to do big damage and dip, and you had to depend primarily more on your teammates than ever. But now, Metagross is more into the fight now and has more sustainability. It can take way more hits than what it was. The problem was its defense and special defense. That's the main buff right there. That's what saved Metagross right there. The defense and special defense. Everybody's saying like it's this attack stat or whatnot. No, you necessarily do not have to stack with this Pokemon like at all. I would say the best item to use is Resonant Guard and Weakness Policy, and then the third item you can just basically flex around and do whatever you want to. But I do not recommend like using things like Buddy Barrier or whatnot. I also suggest going for attack speed with this Pokemon. It is very valuable and viable. It's probably one of the best things you could possibly use with it. I also checked out youmuss's build video before patch, and before I even looked at his video, I was running XP share on Metagross. But let's go ahead and get into a game while I'm talking. I have 3 games here that I do want to show you guys that I played from the patch. So let's go ahead and get into one while I continue elaborating, so you guys won't have to just listen to me rant and not see any action. But I believe I was running XP share on this game here. Like, people say XP share is bad on Metagross, but at the same time, it's like one of the best items in the game. You just have to know how to play around it. Before Metagross, it's move Iron Defense, which gives a boosted basic attack on initial use. Used to be 200 damage. Now it's 400, so it's an even better secure move, or better move to finish with farm. It is a really great move. I mainly like to use Magnet Rise and Meteor Mash. That's just my preference. I know a lot of people want to use Gyro Ball, Zen Headbutt, and I did see the substantial buff to Gyro Ball. It did get a damage buff, which it really did need. And seeing how like you can constantly refresh the shield, it'll be good in certain matchups when like there's a comp that likes to stay grouped up. Say for instance Blastoise, Blissey, what else? Chandelure, not Chandelure, but probably Greninja, and maybe like a Machamp or something like that. That'll be a good use of Gyro Ball, but it just depends on the Pokemon that's being used. But you can see how much it's gonna benefit me running XP share. The extra hit points, the movement speed, it was very useful here. Like I don't know why I don't know what happened to the Mewtwo. I have no idea why the Mewtwo. So the Mewtwo died up top, and I don't know why they didn't come bottom, because we got rush bottom like hard, and it's coming bottom now, and it should have probably just came down here anyway, since like there was 2 all-arounders bottom anyway. So while the Mewtwo's there, I think the Mewtwo died again. I wasn't paying attention right there. I can't really see too well, but I just went on to get to level 5 because it's crucial at this point, and there's no point to continue going bottom anyway, to be honest, because they're well fed down there. So we're gonna end up going top and, you know, securing top and whatnot. But back to what I was saying about the build. I was using XP share before I saw anyone else use it, and you know, I was getting ridiculed for it, saying like it's not good and like there's better items for it, which I know that. I'm not dumb. I've been playing Pokemon Unite for like 2 years, but when I saw that Metagross is a shield manipulation Pokemon, that's when I knew like this Pokemon has a lot of potential to do a lot of things that other Pokemon aren't capable of doing, and hence that this Pokemon was already in the data files and just, you know, released now. Like, it's been in the data files since like the launch of the game. If this Pokemon would have came out at the launch of the game, the meta that we're entering now would have been in the game, would have been way different. It would have been way more complex than what it is now. So, you know, they just waited for like a good while. And like, again, with the ridiculeness of Metagross, people really didn't give it a chance. Like, I had like a 60-something% win rate, and I won like what 22 to 25 games when the Pokemon came out. So to me, I didn't think Metagross was bad, but like to other people who don't really play all arounder, but they're used to like playing like broken, busted Pokemon on release, that's what gave the incentive that the Pokemon is bad. But now that Metagross has gotten buffed and people are like using it and running OP things on it, like using Comfey on it, like they didn't dare to use Comfey on Metagross before it got buffed. And that is the problem. That is the problem. Like, Pokemon that come out kind of weak, that's, and like they get buffed afterwards, that's going to show a lot of people the skill gap right there. With Pokemon coming out weak and then buffing them instead of coming out stronger than buffing them, I mean, and then making them weak. I think this recipe would be a lot better forthcoming, like in the future with other Pokemon releases, because people can't just rely on the busted amount of damage that the Pokemon does and think that they're good with it. And then after it gets nerfed, they get mad. They're gonna get mad at like how weak they think the Pokemon is, but it'll be a skill gap issue. And then once it gets buffed, then you can see the people start saying like, oh, this Pokemon is good, and then you see a lot of people gravitate to it or whatnot. Because I'm so serious. Like, I'm pretty sure now Metagross is gonna skyrocket and be like on the high, with a high win rate percentage. It's just gonna goes to show like the mindsets of people in the Pokemon Unite community, in my opinion. But as you can see, I'm playing it well. I think I died only like one time so far. And you guys are gonna see, I'm gonna clutch this so hard because I'm pretty much gonna be the only one live at the time. And right here, I don't know why, like right here, I was trying to walk forward, and then after the wall was gone, I couldn't move. I don't know what happened right there, but that's a good, you know, instance right there that there's still some kind of issues with the Unite move. And I do want to iterate or elaborate that you don't necessarily get stuck in the Unite move. Like, when you use it, you can just let the meter run out, or you can press your Unite button again and it'll drop the wall. Like, look at that. Before Metagross could not take hits like that or stay in the fight like that. Like, but now you see more how much more of a team-oriented Pokemon this all-arounder really is, because with Resonant Shield, you give you and your teams and your teammates shield, on top of using Meteor Mash to give yourself more shield as well too. That's why I say necessarily this Pokemon does not need stacking, because its damage scales so high as it levels up. And look at that. Even Machamp couldn't get away from me. Before, Machamp probably could have got away from me so free right there, but with XP share and the 80% speed boost to Metagross, Machamp can't get away from us, yo. He can't get away from us. There's nothing. It's a good supple amount of Pokemon that will not be able to get away from us. But I mean, Pokemon like Scyther and like certain speedsters, they'll be able to get away from us with their Unite speed and then like speed enhancements. I will say that our Hooper played pretty okay with healing or whatnot. But yes, the main object people want, like I was saying about XP share, you do want to get your level 9 and like level 13 and stuff, but you just have to know how to play around it. You just have to know how to play around it and optimize the free XP that's, you know, like on the field. You can make sure to buff certain Pokemon that you know that can handle certain situations while you go off and do what you have to do. That's the basic. That's the basis of playing an all-arounder. That's what all-arounder is. Like, you do multiple things instead of just playing one position, you know. But then, like, you can also do that with other characters, other roles as well too. But that's just from having experience playing different roles, you know. I played way more than just all-arounder, but I did start out with playing all-arounder first. Well, no, I started playing with Speedster first. I played Talonflame first when I first played Pokemon Unite. But I ventured out and started playing different roles and knowing what I'm capable of doing. Like, the whole team was on me right here, and I don't know what my teammates were doing. They were all chasing me. I gave them an opportunity to, you know, regroup and circle around. I reset the whole thing right there. And they're all going to die. They're all going to die right here. And that was a good portal right there for Hooper. That was a good portal on Hooper right there. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, and another thing as well too with team composition. I don't know why certain people like be trying to challenge certain people when they use like a new Pokemon and try to have two of the same roles. We need to have one of each role on the team. And like right now, having two defenders is probably more optimal than having two all-arounders. I don't know why that person with Garchomp. I really don't know, because I really didn't see them do anything, to be honest, as Garchomp. But I so saved us this game. I so saved us this game. So that was a clutch right there. That was a clutch meteor match right there. I so stole that. And before the Magnetize buff, I probably wouldn't have got there in time, even with XP share on. So we're going to go to the next one. We're going to go to this one with Comfey. And, yo, this one is so horrendous. I was playing with Volcanic Arcanine. He is the Goodra, aka Yeezy Slide. So I'm going to put him in the description as well, too. He's got a really good Goodra. Really good Goodra. Like, he had almost 200,000 on each stat, like attack, defense, and healing. That is nuts. But as you can see, we got our opposing Metagross as well too. I outplayed the crap out of that other Metagross. But I'm still running XP share on this. And the Comfey was just, you guys are going to see the Comfey in this game. This is why Comfey is like an issue in the game, because you have no skill factor in the game playing as Comfey. Like, you really don't. The Comfey the whole game was just stealing experience, like running off by itself and not engaging in team fights, nothing. The Comfey got a free game. And all three of these are ranked matches, by the way. They're not standard matches. These are ranked matches. But as you can see, like, I'm clearing mid pretty quickly here. We got triple KO there. Wait, we didn't give me the... Why didn't give me... I guess because it wasn't in time frame. And as you can see with having XP share, I'm going to be able to help the Chandelure become a Lampet As you can see how versatile and useful XP Share is on this Pokemon. You guys just don't understand. So I'm finna go ahead and go bottom. I don't know why the Comfey just deserted Volcanic down bottom, and then like it detached off of me. It should have just stayed latched onto me. Like, I have no idea what this Comfey is doing. It is very frustrating playing with this Comfey. You know, Comfey all, you know, in their farm or whatnot. I mean, it could be the smartest thing to do, but they got a lot of XP off of us bottom lane. Like, we were behind so bad. And see, I'm not even worried about that Metagross right there. We're going for bottom ejector because we need it really bad. Slowbro could have done so much better. I wish they wouldn't have went Amnesia. Telekinesis would have been so much better. A lot of people like to use Amnesia, but that's because people aren't skillful with Telekinesis. I like using Telekinesis way more than Amnesia, especially after they nerfed Amnesia anyway. I feel like people just have opinions for certain things because some of them may not know how to like play or use certain moves and stuff like that, and you don't want to downplay it because of, you know, things like that. I did use my Unite there, but then you guys saw how quickly the wall dropped. I dropped the wall. You can drop the wall like anytime that you want to. And like, what? Look at the Chandelure just over here just leeching farm. Like, why? Why are you just leeching farm, Comfey? I think I said Eldegoss right there, but I meant Comfey. Like, just it's not there. It's not there, and we're like behind, bro. But lo and behold, we are going to come back from this. And if the Comfey would have stayed latched onto me, it would have been able to like level up. If it would have been in team fights, it would have just leveled up. Now here I have to go ahead and start attacking. I think I did secure this. Because we needed something. We needed something, yo. Like, we needed something. And like, look at their Comfey. Their Comfey is always with them. Like, ours is just like nowhere to be found, bro. Like, I did get that. That was pretty smart right there on me to use my Unite there. I think one of them did die at least from the Eldegoss. Yo, they wanted me so bad, and like, look how XP Share is helping me get away from this fight right here. Like, the Sylveon is so thirsty, bro. Ever since the Sylveon buff is so thirsty, it wants me so bad, bro. It wants me so bad. Like, get off of me, bro. Like, back up. It wanted me so bad. So bad, but I got away. Run away, love. I'm clipping that. So I try to come down here with bottom objective and try to help get. Thank goodness we got that. I'm not even playing, but yo, I can feel how intense the game was. I most definitely had to get out of that. Because if I did, we was gonna die. I think I went the score up here. Oh yeah, I dropped that 41 just in time too. So I got a 82 in here. Yeah, that was big. I got a big 82 right there. That was a big 82. And the Confe did the smart thing, which was latch on to me. Now I outplayed this other Metagross here. Like significantly outplayed this Metagross. Yo, we were popping out. See, if the Confe would have did this the whole game, the Confe would have did this the whole game, we would have been fine, bro. We would have dominated them. And that game right there, that was a phenomenal game. We stalled them off, and we did win. You guys saw that we did win that. And this is going to be the last game right here that I have for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy it as well too, because it was a phenomenal game. I also ran XP share on this game, so basically I ran XP share on 3 games. I do alternate between 6 red and 4 white, and 6 white and 6 brown. I got the 6 white. The 6 red and 4 white from youmuss, and I also have a comment up there on his build video that was recently uploaded for Metagross. So I'll drop that in the description as well too, because it gives other players good insight on how to use it as well too. And he probably says a lot of things better than how I'm saying it to you guys. So, but I'm not discrediting myself as well either. But you know, other people can interpret things better from other individuals because of you know, how things are just better explained, or like people can interpret things better. But anyway, I'm just, you know, like giving shout out and recognition from you for using his build. But I did change 2 emblems from what he used from his build video. He did 2 videos. The first one was when Metagross came out and he used the red emblems, and then he was showing using XP share and other items in the other video. So I'll actually just post both of them in the description, and then I'll shout out Volcanic as well too in the description. But yeah, I finished mid so quick here. And the gyro ball looked very, very strong right there. And I was trying to tell the Sylveon to retreat. I mean, I know Sylveon got a buff, but you gotta hold back, bro. So I get his level 5 Benelby, and then I go back to mid, if I'm not mistaken, because I don't want them to get XP off of me, because I already got it off of Sylveon. Yo, they and like my team, the Guardy and the Umbreon, they destroyed bottom like quick. I have no idea how like they got so many points that quick. It's just 7 minutes into the game and it's already broke. So they dominated lane pretty well then. And as you can see, like I can just get XP and let like other Pokemon get center like after second rotation. Well, this is the first rotation, but like you can get it, you can let them have it so much faster than, you know, back in the day where I forgot the map, the first map for Pokemon Unite. We have those rotations. This right now in the meta, it's a lot different. Now watch this. Like before, you couldn't frontline like this with Metagross. You were too squishy, and you'd be deleted so quick. But look how I'm frontlining and allowing my team to score here. That is substantially better. Substantially better than what it used to be. Like substantially better. And hopefully, I hope you guys were able to hear me during this whole gameplay. Because sometimes when I do try to record and speak through this, the gameplay is usually louder than me and you guys can't hear me. So I hope throughout this whole patch video or patch review video, you guys can hear me pretty fluently. But I ended up turning it down some more here while I'm talking about it with you guys right now about the volume issue. But right here is where it's gonna get a little crazy. And who knew that I'd have them right where I wanted them? That was perfect. Now, the Clefable used Buddy Barrier, or has Buddy Barrier on their Clefable, and they popped their Unite right there. And it did not help them at all, bro. It did not help them at all. It didn't help them at all, bro. Oh my god. I almost scored a fat 40 right there in their faces off the edge of that map. Now, I decided to just go ahead and retreat and go for bottom objective here because they pushed us off right there. And you guys saw how fast I retreated and was able to get to bottom objective. Look how optimal XP share is on this Pokemon, bro. there's no denying it that XP share is probably one of the greatest held items to have on Metagross as well too. Like, bruh. They might have got bottom objective, but look what I'm finna be able to do right here. I'm finna be able to steal this extra XP down here, and I'm finna score this fat 50 because they're trying to score with their Regieleki. And like, look at that. That's a 40 point overscore. Boom. Look at that. Look at that, bro. You know, Azumarill's on that man. Azumarill better retreat though, because Azumarill can only crit when there's only like a 1v1, but when there's multiple Pokemon, Azumarill cannot fight. It cannot fight off all those Pokemon. It's gonna need help. Oh, see, we got another telekinesis guy here. Like, the Gardevoir right here, I don't know what the Guardy was doing, bro. Like, the Guardy is just over there just all trying to do extra BS. Like, retreat? What are you doing? And, like, it's an engaging in a fight early for no reason. Like, I don't know what. And it wastes its Unite early, too, bro. That's the thing as well, too. You know, that Guardy was tripping. I wanted that Cinderace. That's who I wanted. And look at the Gardevoir trying to tell me to retreat, but look what it did. And I did end up dying there. But we held them off, though. We had a huge lead, though, to be honest. We had a huge lead. So all we had to do was just fend them off. So this is going to pretty much be it. Hope you guys enjoyed this post-patch review of Metagross. I hope this changes your guys' perspective and allow you guys to try and experiment more on different items that make sense to use. Poor Cinderace. Cinderace got destroyed, yo. But I will also let you guys see the stats for every match as well too, since it doesn't show the stats after. You have to manually look at the stats. So this is the game with the Confe. Like the Confe, look at that healing, bro. Look at that healing. And that is pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about Metagross. Do you think before patch, was it a skill issue for some players, or was it really an issue with Metagross? Where do you guys think Metagross placement is going to be in the tier list now? I think it's going to be S tier, especially when the EX Pokemon end up leaving the roster. It's going to easily be the best all-arounder in Pokemon Unite, or the best Pokemon, because it's meta-defying. It says this in its name, Metagross. It is meta-defining. And look at that. Recovery, I healed more than Garchomp. Well, that's basically because Garchomp, I don't think Garchomp was... Well, yeah, it was in the fight, but, like, I can self-heal. I can also heal with Resonant Shield. So, way more healing. Way more healing. Alright, you guys, thank you guys so much for coming through. And if you guys watched this all the way through, hope you guys were able to hear me. Much love and take care. I still don't have my contact lenses yet. I will get them in February. But it seems like even though that I don't have them, you guys can see and tell that I actually do miss content creating and hanging out and elaborating with you guys. So even though I can't see, I'm still trying. So that lets you guys know that I'm not doing it for just certain things. Like, I really do like doing this. So with that being said, I will see you guys soon. Protect yourselves. And hope you guys have a great 2024. Bye-bye.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand.